Ethan F. Becker, Mastering Communication at Work, How to Lead, Manage, and Influence. Welcome to the engaging summary of Mastering Communication at Work, How to Lead, Manage, and Influence by Ethan F. Becker. This book summary delves into the essential elements of effective communicators, from the importance of adapting to inductive and deductive tendencies and maintaining a strong ethos to offering feedback and motivating your team. In addition, the summary sheds light on framing messages, adding color to your voice, and the role of communication as a crucial workplace skill. Let this fascinating summary guide you towards becoming a communication maestro, able to connect with colleagues across various contexts.
Communication strategies according to thinker type. You can improve communication by adapting to your colleagues' deductive or inductive thinking tendency. Are you a deductive or an inductive thinker? Your response affects how you communicate with your coworkers. Suppose your colleague shares a story about his mother-in-law encouraging him to jog, and he bought a new pair of sneakers. As you hear about his story, do you find yourself getting impatient with too many details? Then, you are a deductive thinker. However, if you can see where your colleague is coming from, then your tendency is inductive. The key takeaway is that people have different kinds of thinking tendencies, and these tendencies affect how they communicate. Inductive thinkers require nuances and context to adequately understand something, while deductive thinkers prefer straightforward, direct details that sequentially lead to a conclusion. Although neither thinking tendency is better than the other, problems arise when people are unresponsive to each other's preferences. Adapting to colleagues' communication tendencies is essential to foster cooperation and understanding. To improve communication with colleagues, managers need to understand their team members' thinking tendencies and communicate appropriately. When presenting ideas to a board of directors or any group of people, consider adjusting the communication plan to fit their deductive or inductive thinking tendencies. Suppose the majority of the target group think deductively when presenting the main topic right up front and providing context later might work best. Master communicators tailor their messages to the audience they're addressing to make their points clear and actionable. They also signal how long it will take and why the presentation would be valuable. In conclusion, to communicate effectively, you must pay attention to how your audience thinks. Deductive and inductive reasoning tendencies should be considered to avoid miscommunication and misunderstandings. Successful communication is helping others learn more effectively, not talking to hear yourself talk. The importance of ethos in the workplace. In the workplace, maintaining a good ethos or level of credibility is crucial for effective communication. Ethos is relative to your performance and changes depending on the context. As an individual, it is important to know and understand your own ethos and how others perceive you. Giving feedback to employees is also a crucial aspect of maintaining a good ethos. It's vital to strike a balance between being too personable or formal and being respectful. By doing so, employees will respond positively and thoughtfully, and their own ethos will remain intact. Motivating your team, know what makes each person tick. Motivating your team can be challenging, especially when deadlines are tight. You need to understand what motivates each person to bring out the best in them. People are motivated by ethos, emotion, and logic, and they are motivated for achievement, recognition, and power. Therefore, never adopt a one-size-fits-all approach to motivation. Instead, tailor your approach to each team member's motivating factors to yield the desired results. When delegating work, consider the person's motivation and present the work in a way that appeals to them. Finally, reward them accordingly using what works best for them. The art of framing communication. Doug Ludwig, a river guide, is a master at framing his safety talk for amateur rafters. He uses language that excites the group while subtly hinting at the dangers. Framing a message is essential to good communication. Choosing the right words can make a massive impact. Doug stays flexible in his approach and adopts different tactics when talking to groups with different backgrounds. It's crucial to frame your pitch carefully when presenting bold new ideas to your audience. Your meetings must be framed correctly and offer opportunities for everyone to contribute, including internal thinkers who need some quiet time before voicing their thoughts. Good framing helps keep people focused and engaged during meetings. The power of validation. Communication is essential for every organization, and validating people's work can have an immense impact. The best communicators are masters of validation, as it allows employees to feel valued and heard. Validation techniques can include simple stock phrases like, "good job," or paraphrasing what someone has said to show you are listening. It is important to acknowledge someone's feelings and views, even if you don't agree with them, as it helps frame the conversation in a way that still makes them feel valued. When dealing with defensive people, ask questions and validate their perspective to find a constructive solution. The art of speaking. The book excerpt highlights the importance of adding color to your voice when conveying a message. It provides tips for varying speed, volume, stress, inflection, and emphasizing plosives while speaking. The author emphasizes the significance of good communication during a job interview and suggests listening to other people's tone. The vital role of communication in the workplace. Communication is a crucial skill in the workplace. Although Harvard Business School no longer has communication as a standalone subject, every class now emphasizes class participation, which includes listening, speaking, and debating, all of which require excellent communication skills. This approach shows how communication underpins the entire course, making it one of the most vital skills in the workplace. Businesses should strive to create a culture of communication similar to what Google does, where there are courses and networking groups dedicated to communication. With virtual meetings becoming the norm, a different communication style is required, but it is no less important. It is vital to create opportunities for people to bond, be it through breakout groups, early meetings, or group chats. Organizations must understand that good communication should not take a back seat, but rather be a core aspect of their strategy.
In conclusion, mastering communication at work teaches vital communication skills necessary for success in the workplace. The book highlights the importance of understanding different thinking tendencies, having a strong ethos, providing feedback, motivating team members, and choosing the right message framing. Furthermore, it emphasizes how to add color to your voice, understand the significance of validation, and adapt to remote working environments. By embodying these principles and techniques, you can enhance your ability to lead, manage, and influence, creating a thriving work environment that fosters good communication habits.